Okay, we last left off in the front gardens out that gate. But it's been 2 days later, and wow, our world has really just changed dramatically in 48 hours, even longer than that. But sometimes it's, buddy, are you seeing that? The dog has the mouse trap in his mouth. Oh, gee. Like my life can't get any stranger. The dog's running around with a rat trap. Buddy, you need to drop it. Buddy, drop it. That's a bad dog. He's so cute, but he's such a little turd. Buddy, he's actually been popped by one of these traps, although this one was not set. Come here, bud. Bud. Stop. Stop. Buddy. Come here. Come here. Come see mommy. Come on. Come see mom. Buddy. Buddy. There's not even cheese on it. What? Did it go under your foot? Did you lose it? Oh. Wonder where it went. Oh, I got it from you. Oh my goodness. What good fun. Now, golly. Talk about a bunny trail on my video. Alright, bud. No more. Yuck. That's so disgusting. I gotta go wash my hands. Because I was coming out here to eat this blueberry, but I can't touch the blueberry with a rat trap germ on my hands. Oh goodness. Hold on. Hands are clean again. You know, gardening has really been preparing me all along for some big disaster like this, because I mean, it's nice to store food and have food forest in the making, and you know, becoming a little self-sufficient in that area. But it's really taught me to wash my hands a lot, and even more so, don't stick my fingers in my mouth very often. So anyhow, let's get back to the blueberry. And this is the first 3 blooms that came out a while ago. And like, there's not another one around here yet. So I might as well just go ahead and eat this one right off the vine, right off the bush. This will be my first homegrown blueberry ever. Pretty excited, and I want to get it before the squirrels do, or animal, like a pet, like that one right. Where is he? Right there, that guy. Okay, so I'm gonna spare you looking at me. Nice and sweet. Very yummy. Good. Nice. Lovely. Lovely. Look at this guy. He's gonna put out some blooms. She. Maybe I should start calling them girls. These plants are coming back from just like a terrible year. I thought they were dead. But looks like they may make it, huh? So that we're gonna have blooms there. Let me try to form sentences. This one I thought was one of the worst ones, but it's actually getting some leaves, which is cool. I thought I was gonna have to just rip that whole thing out. This one got some leaves finally, and this one would be its first birthday, I guess, at our house. So I expect the little blooms to come on pretty soon after this. But this one was the one that struggled the least. Well, and this is part of it, this one. Wow, they're crossing over. I don't know why that is. They weren't planted that way. And there's a couple more you see right there. I put in my false hibiscus, Florida cranberry, something like that, red shield. That's all right there. I've moved it. It used to be over there. Now it's back over here. I have lots of different weeds I gotta still pull out, but I'm having a reaction and my back is not well. So fibromyalgia is rearing its ugly head. These are Boston pickling cucumbers. Look at that. They're getting their true leaves finally. I believe this is not a cucumber. This is most likely a Chinese red noodle bean that fell, and all of them are right there. So I'm pretty certain that's what that is. Just a little volunteer. Florida Everglades right there, another one I should rip out. More Boston pickling. Oh, I got a start again. I've got a peanut butter tree right here, and there's its first leaves from last year, and then these are new leaves this year, which is great, and it's surrounded by the nasturtiums. Let's see, I'm trying to look for, are those the seeds? Let me see. Yeah, so those are going to be, see how the bloom is coming off right here? And what's left behind are the seeds. If you pick these, then they will dry. Let's see if we can find some in another stage. There they are again. See? Those are nasturtium seeds. They just haven't dried yet. And they would dry and then drop down here. It's been a while now, but I had found a whole bunch. There we go. There's one getting close to drying really well. And then I had found a whole bunch down in here and got them before they seeded. Here's some more. Yeah, so I'll probably come out in the next couple of days and pick all those. There's another one, kind of small. This one seems to be the most developed and ready to dry. See, it's about the size of my fingernail. These little things I'm learning as I go. Hey buddy, did you find the pineapple plant? My little turd. Okay, this is another nasturtium. All the flowers are edible. Look at that flower color pop. And I don't think, I haven't collected seeds off of this one, but I'm sure I should be. Oh yeah, there's some right there. Oh, look. You see this? These are seeds that I've already dropped. And whoa, look, more. I was lazy and slow in picking them up. Oh, that's pretty cool. All right, well, we got them now. Okay, looks good. I just love that. Whew. It is as bright in person as it is on this video camera. Right here's the ping tongue, and it's just coming back. You saw that in the last video. Also, here is the antigua eggplant coming back, but its little friend looks like it might have actually bit the dust. And this, I am not sure what this is. It looks like I should be keeping it, and I need to do a little ID on it. So that's why I haven't pulled it. But I'm not sure. If you know, let me know. Gotta look that up. And here we go. You see these? I kind of had thought maybe they weren't going to germinate, but it looks like my cucamelons are finally coming. Yay! Here's another eggplant. The seed must have run off of here and flooded down to here, and then it finally germinated. So, let's see. The thornless blackberries, not looking really good, but when I looked at them this morning, they are just beginning to start set new leaves for 2020. So it is what it is. These are blue light. No. These are streamlined scarlet runner beans. I think that's what you call them. Scarlet runner beans with the beautiful red blooms. Okay, so you saw me put in, this is probably gonna be my green grape. I didn't write it down, but it had a really long stem to it, and it broke. And I was like, oh well, there it goes, it's dead. But no, look, it actually has put out, this is like 5-6 inches worth of growth just a week's time, and I thought it was dead. So that's pretty cool. And also, you see this? That's probably the first one to start, but all throughout here I put in, I think that was lemon sunflowers or lemon colored zinnias, one of the two. I didn't write down that day, and shame on me, I didn't think to. Back here on the back side of this are going to be, what did I put? And I still have left the peas going right here, and some of them are drying. So these are just regular sugar snap peas, and I have been eating some of them. Looks like they're just about done. Look at that, my pretty little Cosmo. And I have some Florida Everglades back there. Here I am saving this. I was hoping to put some sweet potatoes in here, but my sweet potatoes are going nowhere. The old ones died. I was thinking because it was mold, but then the new ones still will not put on a single sweet potato slip at all. I don't know what's going on. I'm about giving up on whatever Walmart had to offer. So in replace of that, I'm probably either going to put a Waltham butternut squash in here, or my Seminole pumpkins, or I might do one of each and let them come up this side, and then this type go up that. So that's going to be reserved, I'm thinking, more and more for squash or something. Also, oh, you know, when I'm thinking about it, I do think I may, look at how much of that oak pollen has landed here. Most of this happened like the past 48 hours, but anyhow, right here in here, I think maybe that's where I put my Seminoles. You know what, you'll just have to watch the next tour, because that's where you're gonna learn where I put stuff. Unless by the time I make this video it finally comes out. Look at that, I got a zinnia in here somehow. These are weeds back here. That's another zinnia. Wonder what I threw back here. This is parsley, flat leaf Italian parsley. Some of these are just weeds, but it's weird that I do have a couple zinnias. And then this is Mexican sage, I believe is what I planted in there. Mexican bush sage. So that's real pretty. I was hoping by putting it here, you see the beautiful purple flowers, that it would attract the bees over to my red ruby grapefruit / Meyer lemon. Now, do you remember that this was the tree that was in the beeswax video? Well, between me and I might have seen a bee or two. Looks like we just didn't get anything. There's my Meyer lemons. Here is my grapefruit. Almost every bit has fallen off. Sorry, is that better? Yeah, they're just dead. Nothing pollinated, I guess, and everything fell right off. And I'm hoping the second round, since it'll be warmer weather, I'm hoping between bees and, you know, and will be less of the wild temperature fluctuations. I'm hoping that when these pop and they attract bees, that they'll be pollinated and stay. But what a shame, because I had a really good first round of flowers and every one of them is gone. But okay, while I'm here, see how this is spotted? Oop, came right off. That's how bad. I was very nervous about this, and I did a lot of research after my last video looking up to see what was going on. Did I have greening? Did I have some sort of canker thing or whatever? So I found out that since my new growth is all beautiful, if it stays beautiful, then I know that this was just a result of the transport and the shock it was in. But if everything else goes well, hopefully these will stay good, and I know that I don't have greening. So this was my Roselle bed. We had beautiful Roselle last year, and I trimmed back only the dead parts. But since I did that about 5 weeks ago, I think, the rest of the tree has gone ahead and died. So many of you had asked me, would red Roselle be annual or perennial, since Florida doesn't really hit freezing temperatures? Well, I have the answer finally, and I believe it's just going to be an annual. And that shouldn't be too awful because the seeds regerminate so quickly. I'm sure there's a ton of seed on the ground here. And my job this week is to till and just kind of clean all this up, especially since we're kind of self-quarantining. So I'm just going to clean all this up except for my miracle fruit tree, my lemon bee balm, and my basil. And I'm going to cover back up the hole Buddy made. So anyhow, and that's poison ivy right there, just so you know. I'm going to clean this bed out, and this is going to be where I put my chicken manure. Oh, there's a rose plant. That's my purple rose. Yeah, so don't worry about that. That's staying too. It just put on new growth. It's got a little bud up there. So anyhow, I'm just going to re-fertilize all this area and then put my new Roselle in there, because I have Roselle growing in a pot. It just germinated. Let's see what else. This is just a blue lake runner bean. Some weeds up front. This is a cool plant. I gotta figure out what it is. This right here is my sweet magnolia tendrils. You can see it's super cool tendrils. And we're running out of light, but you should be able to see. Hopefully you see that right there. That's it. Oh, I hit the camera. That right there is its pods. And it's growing way up past the trellis. Let's see if I can show you that, like that. And anyhow, those are delicious. Those are my little treats just while I'm out here gardening. Sometimes I eat them, but it's getting hot now, and it's not liking that. These leaves are yellowing. Ooh, this is papery dry. And I have butterfly peas right here. So I'm looking forward to that. I gotta pull some more weeds, of course. That's normal. And I put some beautiful zinnias on the outside. I'm really excited about that. All right, so that concludes my second attempt of trying to video. We'll get to the Salsa Garden and of course the house garden over there soon. Oh, I don't know when this is going to happen because life is just insane, but this white shed is eventually coming down. So, because you're probably like, why do you have side-by-side sheds? Well, because last May we just got these sheds, and we've been doing some transferring, but that's pretty much done. I don't want everything in there, so we'll probably make just a little tiny shed and stick it over here with the chickens, the future home or chicken coop. And so this will come down, and then the chicken coop right behind it, you can see way over there, that'll come down too, and that'll free up our backyard from the farm-like look. We'll finish that deck over there, and then this will just be my little homestead area over here. So I don't know that I always express things very well on the video. Sometimes I try to hurry through because I feel like I'm inconveniencing you. So this is red Roselle, by the way. This is the Autumn Beauty Sunflower. My fig tree is not happy, and we thought maybe it was just too wet of feet, so I've been trying to let it dry out. I don't know. Oh, I hit the camera again. I don't know if it'll come back. These are the Martinez Chamayo, and we'll have to look at those tomorrow. Looks like everything's going to sleep. Look. Oh, Seminole pumpkins. I can't wait. I can't wait to get those in the ground. All right. Thanks. Good night. I'll see you in the morning.